Welcome back to Big Bouks Coins information channel, where ordinary coin, Australia 20 Cant. A common coin is more valuable than a lifetime of hard work. It's enough to change your destiny in a single heartbeat. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a myth. Something surprising is happening in the world of rare coins right now. Auction. Each of these coins has a history like pure gold, mystery, and a story so powerful it will shake you to your core. That's how you'll never see pocket change. Honest and interesting channel Big Bouks Coins for collectors across the Australian extraordinary treasure. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and today you're going to discover that could shock you right out of your seat. Some of those coins, if sitting unnoticed in your collection or pocket change, could be worthy. Australia $1 Cant history. Right into the palm of your hand, and trust me, every single coin selling from a few will news look at your change the same very again. Let's unlock the treasure vault, starting with coin. They can change a person's life in a single heartbeat. These are not just coins. They are treasures of history and keys to unimaginable wealth. Stay with me until the end because one of them is sitting. Because today, one of these pennies is sitting in private hands with a price tag that makes it feel less like an equine and more like a golden ticket to another world. This is not fantasy. This is not speculation. You may find it correct that a lifetime of treasure is sitting in your pocket. Coin number 1. Today, we are diving into a coin that has caught the attention of collectors across the globe. The Australian 20-cent piece from 1972. This coin, especially when found in circulated condition with that distinctive black rust appearance, has become a true star in today's action market. Collectors are rushing to secure it, and its value in dollars is climbing higher than ever before. If you've ever wondered what makes a single piece of change so powerful in the collector's world, stay tuned. Because this coin is not just a piece of metal, it's a story, a legacy, and an opportunity. To understand why the 1972 Australian 20-cent coin holds such prestige, we need to step back into history. The 20-cent coin was first introduced in Australia in 1966 as part of the decimal currency system, replacing the old shillings. By 1972, the Royal Australian Mint was still establishing itself in terms of production quality and mintage numbers. What makes this year stand out is that the total mintage for the 20-cent coin was significantly lower compared to many other years. At the same time, Australia was in the middle of economic adjustments, and fewer coins were released into circulation. These conditions laid the foundation for the rarity we recognize today. Every 1972 20-cent coin you hold carries with it a slice of Australian monetary history, a reminder of a nation transitioning and growing. What sets this coin apart are its unique features. The 1972 20-cent coin carries the iconic platypus design on the reverse, created by Stuart Devlin, the famed designer who gave Australia some of its most recognizable coin art. The obverse features Queen Elizabeth II, as sculpted by Arnold Machine, a portrait that many collectors prize for its classic and elegant look. But beyond the design, it is the details that make collectors lean in. Coins that have circulated and developed a black rust tone bring a dramatic and eye-catching character. Instead of being seen as damage, this natural patina is now embraced by many collectors as proof of the coin's journey through hands, pockets, and decades of Australian life. Each coin tells its own story through the marks and toning it has acquired. Now, rarity is the heart of any collector's chase, and the 1972 20-cent coin delivers it in abundance. With a low mintage of under 3 million, it immediately stands apart from the tens of millions produced in other years. When you combine that with coins that have survived the test of time in circulated condition, especially those that exhibit unique characteristics like black rust, you get a coin that is not only rare but highly desirable. Collectors from around the world, not just in Australia, are competing to get their hands on these coins. The demand is strong, and every year it seems to grow as awareness spreads. It's become a coin that isn't just a collector's item but a conversation starter, a piece that instantly elevates any collection. So, what is this coin worth in today's market? The numbers may surprise you. In auctions and private sales, the year 1972 Australian 20-cent coin in circulated condition regularly commands prices that are far beyond its depending on the level of detail, the degree of rust toning, and the overall eye appeal. Collectors have been paying anywhere from dozens to $120,700 for a single piece. Exceptional examples, even in circulated states, are seeing values climb even higher, and the trajectory is upward. With more collectors entering the market and fewer coins available, the competition is fierce, and the dollar value reflects that growing hunger. What once was everyday pocket change is now viewed as an investment-grade collectible. If you are a collector or someone just beginning your journey, here are some tips to make the most of this exciting opportunity. First, Always look closely at the condition. Even circulated coins can carry strong value, but coins with clear detail on the queen's portrait and the platypus design are especially prized. Secondly, don't shy away from coins with toning or rust. The black rust look has become a fascinating talking point that adds personality to the coin and can even boost desirability. Another tip is to watch the auction market closely. Prices are moving, and trends suggest they will continue to rise. Finally, always consider professional grading and authentication when you believe you have found an outstanding specimen, as this can multiply its value in the eyes of serious collectors. The 1972 Australian 20-cent coin is far more than just currency. It is history, rarity, beauty, and value all rolled into one. From its humble beginnings in a time of economic change to its current status as a collector's treasure, it has become a must-have piece for those who understand the power of numismatics. In circulated condition, with its unique rust-toned surfaces, it speaks to both time and endurance. And in today's market, it commands strong demand and significant dollar value. For collectors, this coin is not just an addition to a collection, it is a statement. So keep your eyes open, treasure your finds, and remember the 1972 Australian 20-cent coin is one of those rare opportunities where history and value meet in the palm of your hand. Next up, coin number 2. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of rare Australian currency, focusing on one coin that has collectors buzzing in today's market. We're talking about the highly sought-after 1980 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition, a piece that is quickly gaining recognition for its historical importance, striking features, and strong demand in the collector's world. This is not just loose change, it's a symbol of Australia's numismatic heritage and one that carries real dollar value in today's auctions. By the end of this video, you will understand why this coin is in such high demand, how its value continues to rise, and why collectors everywhere are eager to add it to their collections. The 20-cent coin was first introduced into Australian currency in 1966 as part of the decimalisation of the country's monetary system. This move was historic, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence with a modern decimal system. By 1980, the 20-cent coin had already become a staple of everyday transactions in Australia, circulating widely in shops, cafes, and homes across the nation. But the 1980 issue, in particular, holds a special place in numismatic circles. Minted at a time of economic growth and global recognition for Australia, the coin serves as a snapshot of an era where national pride was often reflected in the design and quality of its currency. Each piece produced in 1980 carried not just monetary value, but a reflection of the craftsmanship and detail that the Royal Australian Mint was known for. When we look at the 1980 Australian 20-cent coin, the design immediately stands out. On one side, you will find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a timeless and globally recognized profile that connects Australia's coinage to its Commonwealth heritage. On the reverse side, perhaps the most iconic element, is the stunning depiction of the platypus, one of Australia's most beloved and unique native animals. Designed with intricate detail, the platypus appears as if swimming in flowing water, symbolizing both grace and movement. This level of artistry, combined with the coin's nickel composition, gives it a weighty feel and a solid durability. Collectors admire this coin not only for its economic place in history, but also for its aesthetic appeal. It's more than money, it's a piece of art and metal. Now, what makes the 1980 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition such a prize? The answer lies in rarity and demand. Although millions of coins were minted during that year, very few survive today in a state that meets the high standards of collectors. Everyday use meant most were scratched, dented, or worn down. To find a 1980 coin that has retained its fine condition, with sharp details on the Queen's portrait and a crisp depiction of the platypus, is becoming increasingly rare. This rarity naturally fuels demand. Collectors know that condition is everything, and fine examples are snapped up quickly in auctions and private sales. Each coin that remains in superior state only increases in desirability as time goes by. What once was a common pocket coin has transformed into a high-demand collector's treasure. In today's action-packed auction market, the value of the 1980 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition continues to climb. Its collector value stretches far beyond that. Depending on grading and demand at the time of sale, these coins have been fetching impressive prices. Collectors are willing to pay $300,000, often turning a simple coin into a piece worth several multiples of its original value. Every year, we see new records being set as interest grows and as supply remains limited. For those who already hold one in fine condition, the market is highly favorable. For those looking to acquire one, competition is intense, and securing a coin of this caliber is considered a significant win in the numismatic community. If you're interested in adding a 1980 Australian 20-cent coin to your collection, there are a few things to keep in mind. Always verify the condition of the coin carefully, because fine or better examples are where the real value lies. Work with trusted dealers or recognized auction houses to ensure authenticity and to protect your investment. Presentation matters as well. Coins stored properly in protective cases or slabs not only retain their condition, but also make a stronger impression when it comes time to sell. Stay informed by following auction trends and keeping track of the growing demand for this coin. And most importantly, approach collecting with patience. The 1980 20-cent coin is a must-have piece, but finding the right one at the right price will reward you in the long run, both financially and as a centerpiece of your collection. The 1980 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition is a standout piece in the world of numismatics. With its rich history, stunning design, increasing rarity, and strong performance in today's market, it represents more than just currency. It represents opportunity, heritage, and artistry. Collectors are already showing immense interest, and the value of these coins continues to grow steadily. If you have one in your possession, you are holding a small piece of treasure that embodies Australia's cultural and monetary history. And if you are searching for one, you are stepping into a highly rewarding pursuit. This coin is proof that sometimes the most valuable pieces of history can be found in the smallest of forms. Next up, coin number 3. Today we are diving into a truly exciting piece of numismatic history, one that continues to create a buzz in the collector's market. We are talking about the Australia 20-cent coin from 1981 with the black sparkling circulated condition. This is not just any coin. This is a coin that represents rarity, value, and high demand among coin enthusiasts and investors around the world. If you've ever wondered how a seemingly ordinary circulation coin can become a highly prized collectible, this episode will show you why the 1981 Australia 20-cent coin is such a treasure in today's market. The story of the Australian 20-cent coin is rich with significance. First introduced in 1966, when Australia transitioned to decimal currency, the 20-cent piece became a staple of daily transactions. But in 1981, something special happened. During this year, millions of 20-cent coins were produced. But what makes the 1981 issue stand out is not just the mintage, but the striking details, the variations in production, and the way certain coins developed their own unique characteristics over time. The 1981 Australian 20-cent coin carries the famous platypus design by Stuart Devlin on the reverse, and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, symbolizing a period of both tradition and transition for Australia. What separates the 1981 20-cent coin in black sparkling circulated condition from other issues is its distinct appearance and its preservation over decades. The coin often displays a remarkable darkened sparkle, almost like a natural patina, that comes only with age and circulation. This unique surface quality gives it a character that cannot be replicated. The platypus design remains sharp and identifiable, making it a stunning piece of art as much as it is a collectible. The coin's edge is milled, its diameter is 28.52 millimeters, and it is struck in cupra nickel, a composition known for durability. Yet, despite being a circulation coin, the 1981 issue stands apart due to these distinct features that appeal strongly to collectors seeking something more than the ordinary. Now, let's talk about rarity, which is the heartbeat of numismatics. While millions of coins were minted in 1981, not all have survived in collectible condition. The black sparkling circulated examples are particularly scarce and have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Coins that remain visually appealing, with strong detail and that distinctive aged shine, are highly sought after. Collectors know that condition drives demand, and when you combine a coin's historical background with its visual uniqueness and rarity, you have a formula for strong market interest. That is exactly what makes this coin stand out today. It is not just another 20-cent piece, it is a conversation starter, a gem in any collection, and a guaranteed way to elevate a coin portfolio. So what does that mean in terms of today's action market? Well, the 1981 Australia 20-cent black sparkling circulated condition coin is proving its strength in auctions and private sales. Collectors are paying premium prices, and the market continues to climb as demand outpaces availability. Depending on the grade, appeal, and overall preservation, These coins can command impressive $180,000 values. From strong double-digit prices for average circulated examples to significantly higher figures for well-preserved pieces, the trajectory of value is moving upward. In today's market climate, where collectors and investors are turning to tangible assets, this coin has cemented itself as a star performer with growing dollars potential. If you are thinking of adding this rare coin to your collection, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, always verify authenticity and pay attention to the condition. The darker, sparkling circulated finish is a standout feature and should be appreciated as part of the coin's natural charm. Second, consider professional grading if your coin is in particularly strong condition, as this can add both legitimacy and value. Third, keep an eye on reputable auction houses, coin dealers, and collector networks, because opportunities to secure these coins don't come around every day. And lastly, remember that coins like 1981 20 cents are not just purchases. They are investments that grow in cultural, historical, and financial worth over time. In conclusion, the Australia 1981 20-cent black sparkling circulated condition coin is more than just pocket change. It is a piece of history, a symbol of rarity, and a rising star in the collector's market. Its unique features, its scarcity and top condition, and its consistent growth in dollars value all make it one of the most exciting coins for collectors today. If you are serious about numismatics, this is a coin you don't just want to know about, you want to own it, showcase it, and hold it as part of your collection. The future looks bright for this rare treasure, and its demand is only going to get stronger.